E-Rhyme Sports in the building. Yeah, I'm going to give it to you. Some NFL, my top 12 power rankings for week 14. Fantasy football playoffs. I made it in 2 of my money leagues. Just 2. Alright. Then we're talking NBA, college basketball. You know the top 4 college football playoff already. The Heisman, the freaking Packers in the middle of the season, firing McCarthy. That was probably just. And you got the Bulls getting rid of Hoiberg. Yeah, Ben should have gone. I didn't like the Bulls organization. They're still a mess. And on top of it, you definitely got the Markelle Fultz. 3 to 6 weeks. He's out. Will the Sixers trade him? His injury, all that stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? So let's break it down and get started. Yeah. Yo, Wednesday, December 5th. A lot going on in the sports world. You know, I mean, here it is, breaking it down like I just said, off the top of the head, not right said Fred. My power rankings, I gotta go with the Rams, just because Aaron Donald is potentially not just defensive player of the year, but MVP. The Saints could be one because they beat the Rams, but that whooping was a little weird by the Cowboys. That kind of makes them look a little bit vulnerable if they have to go on the road. They beat the Rams in New Orleans, but can they beat the Rams in LA? Chiefs, you know, the whole Kareem Hunt thing. Look, never hit a woman, but tell the truth. The NFL needs to investigate, and the police, the justice system, disgusting. How they didn't do anything with that case. NFL is all about the bottom line. You know, Monday Night Football, Sanchez gets in because Colt McCoy, he's hurt, and they still don't want to sign Colin Kaepernick. They might bring in Josh Johnson. And Patrick Corbin, who goes to the Nationals. A little baseball talk, right? And then now they're talking about the Diamondbacks, who lose him and probably lose A.J. Pollock, trading Paul Goldschmit to the St. Louis Cardinals. That's crazy. Anyway, back to the Chiefs 3. It is what it is, right? You know, they're going to figure it out. Spencer Ware, Charkandrick West. Where are you, Mr. West? They signed him. The Patriots, then the Texans. Texans could be up top. The way that they're balling out, you need to definitely respect what's happening with Deshaun, Clowney, and JJ, and Whitney Merciless, and Lamar Miller. Give him some love. The Chargers, who won a game that the officials gave them 2 touchdowns. The Cowboys. Then my Steelers, the Bears. Trubisky out again? 3 weeks? Is he really going to be okay? The Bears could be fading fast, people. The Ravens, Lamar Jackson is doing hip-hop 3-0, right? Seahawks and Vikings, they play Monday Night Football. You could throw the Panthers right there, but the issue with the Panthers is they just lost to this team, and their offense is seemingly fading away and falling apart. So we need to really start to worry about what's going on with that. That's a legitimate question in terms of what they're going through. So I'm going to pick TNF for you. Look, the Jaguars, they need a win, but they're just playing spoiler. I think the Titans at home, 3.5. I don't know if they'll cover, but I do think they'll edge them out. They'll beat the Jaguars to keep their playoff hopes alive. You know, everybody's chasing the Ravens, including the Broncos. And breaking news, Emmanuel Sanders might be done for the season. I don't know if it's ACL or calf or something, but he's done. So it's all about Cortland Sutton now. And really what, you know, he can do to help lead the Broncos. I think it's going to be the Ravens fighting off. You know, the Chargers will get the first wild card, and the Ravens have to fight off the Titans and the Colts. So Titans will win. How about 26-24? Could be a lot lower scoring with the defense that, you know, these teams have. Let's go give you some hoops. Sixers and Raptors tonight. You see what the Sixers are doing. They're trying to get better. But it's all about the Raptors, Bucks. Sixers and Butler have been on fire. You see them moving up. Playoffs. Celtics got to get it going. How about the Atlanta Magic and Hornets surprising everybody and still staying in the picture? And the Wizards and Heat, well, they're coming. They're coming, but you start to run West was won, man. You got to start to realize that the Nuggets are real. That was a big win the other night in Toronto. And how about Kawhi averaging like 32 and 12 the last 3 or 4 games? Kawhi Leonard is definitely doing hip-hop. You got to love the Clippers, Doc Rivers. OKC is surprising. The Warriors, that's hard to believe, but they got everybody back now. Well, I think Draymond is coming back. The Lakers are moving up. They've been winning. LeBron's been taking over, playing point guard, shooting guard, small forward. Luka Doncic and Jose Barrera and Fultz and Durant are doing hip-hop. And then the Blazers, Kings have been playing good ball. You got to think that the Utah Jazz getting Kyle Korver, they're going to start to win and get back in that playoff race. And then how many Pelicans are out there pedaling? Them, the Spurs, and the Rockets, man. Oof, it's looking rough in the West. It's wide open. There's no way to predict it now or even know where it's headed. You know what I'm saying? But college basketball has definitely been heating up. You see Gonzaga still holding it down and they're doing their thing. Kansas, the Duke squad, Michigan's moved up. My Tar Heels, gotta give them props. Nevada, okay, UVA, a lot of good college games lately. What's interesting though in college basketball is that you definitely see Big Ten is deep this year, but you're also seeing like Terrapins, Ohio State, look at that. Villanova's dropping down, but ASU is in there in the top 25, so good for them. Bobby Hurley's got the program turned around. I think Maryland's got a better team than people think. You're seeing coaches, Urban Meyer, he left Ohio State. That program is, really a mess. Let's see how they do in the bowl game. Everybody wants to see LSU, UCF, college football. And then when it comes to the Heisman, for me, my vote is Tua. Then I'm going with Kyler Murray. And then Haskins from Ohio State. But, if Tua doesn't get it, it's because of the lack of the fourth quarter play and then the injury in the championship game against Georgia for the SEC, and Murray just got busy against Texas. But, Tua's resting in the fourth quarter because he was killing people so bad in the first 3 quarters of the Alabama games. I got to give it to him, and then Murray, and then obviously Haskins. I wonder who will be 4th and 5th in the voting, because I personally think Wisconsin's Jonathan Taylor's got to get some votes, right? For, I don't know if he still led the league in rushing in college football, but he had a lot of touchdowns and, had a good year. And then, you have some other outstanding players. So we'll see what it is. Jake Fromm to me was impressive for Georgia. I don't think he has the stats, but that's it. So, Durant, I think, is upset and whining because he probably wants to play with LeBron, but he knows that if he does, it affects his game the most, and he's the second best player, doesn't get the credit, and yada, yada, yada. I feel for you. That's how everybody felt when they gave him against Michael Jordan. But people want to rip Ewing and Barkley and all these people for not winning championships. Well, it's because it was the Jordan era. This is the LeBron era and the Warriors era. And it's hard to, outside of that, and really we saw when Curry was out, it's Curry's team. So, it is what it is. So I'm in and I'm out, without a doubt. If you just want to look at the standings separate from my power rankings, it's clearly Chiefs, Patriots, Texans, Chargers. The Steelers would be the division winner, so they're the 4th seed, Chargers 5th, Ravens 6th. And then here's the logjam. Can the Dolphins and Colts, what can they do? Titans and Broncos and Titans. So that's the AFC. We'll see if the Jaguars play spoiler. I think the AFC to me is already set. Chargers and Ravens will get the wild card. Then NFC, I think it will stay Rams, Saints, Bears, Cowboys. Eagles-Cowboys this weekend is a huge game. Seahawks-Vikings, I think it could be Seahawks-Panthers. Maybe the Eagles get the wild card. Maybe they can go on a run. I don't know, but they have to beat the Cowboys this week. Can't believe Buccaneers are still mathematically alive. Shout out to Bridget Taylor, my cousin in the Taylor family, them Buccaneers fans. So, that's what it is, man. You could ask Milk and Giz. I be the whiz. Spitting bars from here to Mars. All right. So, I'm out. E-Rum Sports in the building. Yo. Peace.